Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Sportsman's Warehouse, the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, and Avery Superstore.
Hey, Saturday morning, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And wow, that was a great time with Joella Bates. I could just tell you all the things that Joella has done in her career, but we're pulling for her as she goes to Alberta, Canada, September the 2nd through the 7th. But go to lroutdoors.com, found out all the information about that trip. And it's time to talk fishing. Ron Wong has stepped out with Joella to make sure that she gets safely to her vehicle. Bill Cooksey is here on fourth Saturday. And
Ron's running security.
Yeah, Ron is running security, as Ron can do. But we're going to talk a little fishing right now, and Bill can talk about that too, besides his position. I know how much he loves to fish, and we can also talk about early teal season, and all those are coming up soon.
We got it all coming up,
It is coming up big time, and a lot of folks say, well, the hot weather, what's going on with fishing, and who better to talk to than our man who's the best at all of them, we think. No pun, but David Best out of Primary Tackle out in Arlington on the square at S.Y. Wilson. And good morning, David.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning. Thanks for having me on the show today.
All right. Well, it's transition time. I drive by, and the Crystal's closed, and you're gone in Bartlett. So, I mean, you went out together, I guess, just about. So
been a few people leave that area here lately.
Yeah. Well, how's it going? How long? It's been now how long?
We've been here for a little over 2 months now, going on our third month. We moved out here Memorial Day. It's been a great transition. We're loving it out here in Arlington. Most of our customers have followed us out here.
Good.
Got a great new location with a lot of extra stuff for people to look at with the combination of the two stores. So it has been a great transition for us.
And, of course, the kayak business, too. That's kind of transitioned into that, too, and which is a very popular thing. And, David, you were over at the Cup and on Lake Hamilton. Of course, Ron has talked, and Ron will be back with us in just a minute about the Cup itself. There was a kayak event, too.
There was.
As it went along, and we've had some reports on that. But your impression on the Cup, I know we were thrilled that Brian Thrift won. He's such a thrifty person. That's what. But we actually picked him, me and Wong, both.
Yeah.
And
he was due.
He was due. He really was. And actually, he had said it's going to take about 38 pounds to win, and we said 38.5, and he won with 38.7. So talk from your perspective about the event.
It was a great event as usual. The guys at FLW put on some really, really cool shows. Gives you an opportunity to go and see a lot of vendors, not just their local vendors in the area, but Emerald has a big display. Ranger has a big display. You have a lot of other big manufacturers that have displays there. You get to see some great shows, and it's a very entertaining show to go to. We had people from all over the country there. I mean, so it was a fun event. We had a great time. It's one of those, it's been in Hot Springs 3 out of the last 5 years.
I think it needs to move. I think
it does. It is time for them to move.
Yeah, and they will.
I think attendance was a little down, and I think that's part of the reason.
Yeah,
it's just with it having been there. I mean, people were there just last year, so you want to go somewhere different every year for your vacation, of course. So
I think that's one of the big reasons. Not that they didn't do a great job, and we lead in, as Bill Cooksey was talking about, there's so many things coming up hunting-wise we're thinking about, but fall is still one of those times for fishing, and we've got an event coming up in September, I think it is.
September 14th?
Yeah, talk about that event that David Aberson's putting on.
Okay, well, so Dave is participating in that event. And it's actually the guys from Hookbone that are putting it on.
Yes, it is.
And Love Truck Stops.
Yes.
And it is the Love's LeBonner Bass Classic. One of the things that the guys from Hookbone have been trying to do is they've been trying to rebuild the old charity tournament kind of scene.
Yes.
We used to have a bunch of different charity tournaments that guys could fish in this part of the country. And we still have St. Jude. It's, been around for 47 years. LeBonner was another one of those big charity tournaments that we used to fish on a regular basis.
Yes.
So they're bringing that back as a fall tournament. The guys that loves to put up $30K in prize money to
Woo.
get
Wow.
everything started. $10,000 for first place, $5,000 for second, $25 for third, $2,500 for third, and $1,000 for fourth. Guaranteed money. It's guaranteed all the way down to 25th place.
Wow, and
$250.
Yeah, and I know Dave is Big Dave, we want to call him, whether David Alberson is involved in this thing, and he's even put out a thing where you can text and actually enter via text, if I'm not mistaken. I posted something on Facebook earlier this week, and we'll have it on lroutdoors.com. He said he kind of like Joella Bates talked about having a dream. David just said came to this in a, what was that, epiphany? Is that
Epiphany.
Was. We said this 3 times now on the show. It came to him to do it like this. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I mean, it's an easy, fast way to raise money for Le Bonheur. Such a great cause. They do a lot for our young kids from a health standpoint in this area. And, it's everybody's goal to raise as much money as we can for Le Bonheur for this event.
Well, we're going to have David on here before the event for sure. Let's talk about local fishing before Ron comes back and takes over.
Please, because I need some info.
Yeah, he needs some info. So what are you hearing out there at S.Y. Wilson at Primary Tackle? It's hot.
It's been hot. That's the big thing. Hearing a lot more topwater stories, hearing a lot more about catching fish, schooling, and, it's getting to be that time of year. And, honestly, when we get through these first couple of little downturns in temperature, we're going to start seeing even more schooling fish, and it's going to do nothing but get better from here. They have been literally catching big numbers at Pickwick, and beginning to catch a lot of big numbers at some other places as well. But, there's been some tough tournaments, too, though, because we are in the dog days of summer right now, still, with this heat.
Don't tell Wong that. Wong's back now, and there are no dog days this summer.
Hey, listen.
He doesn't go out early.
They may slow down a little bit, but you can still catch them, and that's good.
Yeah, I'm seeing Ronnie Tice over there in the heat, and I'm one of those
it's pretty
pictures.
warm over there.
Yeah, at Horseshoe, and he still catches them.
He's wearing them out. We were over there.
You were there just
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and it was
we had a slow afternoon. Only caught 48.
My! Did you hear that, David? So it's possible now. And I have some friends over at Pickwick on Monday and Tuesday. And they didn't. When they don't tell me what they did, I think they did good. The fishermen just say when they talk a lot, they didn't do very good at all. But
David, let's see, tomorrow's the last day of your sale, right?
Yep, we're going to get into that.
Last day of our sale.
Sunday is
That's
the last.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, Sunday is tomorrow. And
20% off of everything. And I was in there.
Everything. That's everything. That's
you know what?
David.
You know what the thing is the day before he announced that.
Yeah.
I was in the store and I bought about 10 packs of worms, and I go,
oh, did you really? Yeah. Well, sorry. He's not going to give you that 20% back.
No, he's not.
That's what he's talking about, isn't it? He's hustling David on the show. David, he wants that 20%. Right.
Hey, I'm just impressed Ron was buying something.
I bought 10 packs of worms.
What? What'd you say, David?
I said Ron buys from me all the time.
Oh, well, that's really good. Do we have that on film? Okay, I mean, I don't have a video.
Golly.
I don't have a video. No, but, hey, folks, I'm telling you, I got to get out there. I know. I admit I haven't been out there.
You really need to get out there.
I got to get out there because I've heard nothing but great things. I love that area, and it's right there on the square with all the history and everything, and just straight on out.
And you can stop at Vinegar Jim's across the street and have a good lunch.
There's places on the way before then I can even stop, huh? Yeah.
You got Off the Hoof, you got Plumpy's, you got all kinds of great restaurants out here in Arlington.
And then Slingshot Charlie's is not too far away, is it?
Slingshot Charlie's not too far away over in Mason.
Yeah.
So not far at all.
Okay. Now you got me really hungry now. Here goes Ron.
Of course we have to talk about food.
We haven't talked about food.
Well, we have to.
45 minutes and everything. So, all right, so tell them store hours and everything like that.
Store hours are 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, 12 to 5 on Sundays. We'll be here today. We're running all kinds of great specials here at the store, not just on my side with the 20% off the tackle, But even over here on the SY side, they've got 30% off of a lot of their T-shirts.
Oh, really? Okay.
50% off of a bunch of collegiate wear because we're coming up on football season here very shortly.
Really?
They're clearing out some old stuff from last year, getting ready for a lot of great new collegiate wear coming in. So we got all kinds of neat stuff to see out here. So
hey, David, Robert told me that they also have 40% off of Costa sunglasses.
Really?
That's a heck of a deal.
That's a real
Still
deal.
running that right now. We've been running that music on the square, so we got some great deals on that out here right now.
And there'll be music today being Saturday. There'll be music on the square tonight, won't there?
It was last week. It's the third Saturday night of every month.
Third Saturday night. And you guys, before we let you go, you're still doing your podcast, aren't you? Right?
Still doing it. 6:30 on Thursday night. Had Ryan Salzman on for this last Thursday, and working on another special guest for next week.
All right. Well, I saw Wong. I was watching, and Ron said, "Hello, Ron." Wong was on there, so I think he was probably asking you for that 30% discount. I know that. So. Hey, David, thank you, buddy. We'll talk to you.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Y'all be good.
All right. Let's take a break. Come right back, and I'll have to get Ron or Bill to open the doors.
Bill will open the door because I'm going to help dance in.
Yeah, because Marty's going to come dancing in here. Marty Marbury, West Tennessee Tourism is coming up.